What goes on, people? Welcome to Den Night, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Lord Drakkon Evolution 3. Now, if I remember this right, this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure, but it was the 2020 one, if I recall right, which means there was no Comic-Con, so this ended up just being a ordered off Hasbro's website kind of thing. So I think it was exclusive to Hasbro Pulse members still at the time, but not a Comic-Con exclusive the normal way. It does have a little plastic outer shell with just some basic art on it. As you can see, nothing too special. Just a little clear red so you can see some of the package on the back of the actual box. You can see through it a little bit, but that's not really the main event of this. It does slide right off. And here we have the figure itself, already kind of in a nice pose, as you can see. You got Lord Drakkon in his third form. The helmet's off to the side, and you got the scarred up Tommy face. A bunch of lightning, as is the norm for Lightning Collection, with effects pieces. We'll take a closer look at the helmets, some cracked helmets. And it looks like Saba is over there. The glare of my shirt is definitely hindering this with the box, but we'll take care of that in a minute. Just do a quick look around on the box itself. Some nice artwork. I believe this is this is actually a comic book with the figure. Not sure if there's art behind it or not. We'll cut that off in a second. Same artwork on this side. And one quick cut as I cut that. Yeah, cut the comic off. So got that off, and actually it is not a comic at all. It is just a piece of cardboard with the art on it. I don't really know what to do with that, but put that to the side. And just a little short write-up for Lord Drakkon in a bunch of different languages. But nice posability. I'm wondering if when you actually have it out, if you can put the helmets on the lightning ends like that, like they have it pictured. I find a lot of times it doesn't carry over from picture to reality, but we'll see. And there is something I'm going to say about the Saba, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, let's get him out of the box. Alright, so here we got him out of the box. I'm gonna have a few nitpicks right from the start, unfortunately. He is not weighted very well. His cape is just too heavy. I think they, especially for being a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I think they could have gave him a fabric cape. But since it's a molded plastic one, it's just way too bulky and heavy for him. He's actually resting on the cape itself, and that's how he's standing. So that's definitely a negative. I might even just look into like getting a custom fabric one, because I think it would look better anyway, honestly. Definitely a cheap out on their part. Another thing is this Saba looks like it's a direct ripoff from, not really a ripoff, but like they pulled it directly from the MMPR white figure. Didn't change anything. At the very least, I think they should have made a little thing where you could remove like the head portion just because of something that happened in the comic. I guess that was already a spoiler, but I don't know. That's just a little nitpicky there, but I like the helmets here, looking all damaged and stuff. I'm not quite sure why they picked these exact 4 and didn't just give all 6. Actually, I'm kind of curious why Greens is there at all. Because I might be missing something from the story, like I'm not remembering something correctly, but why in particular were these 4 chosen and not just all 5, all 6 helmets, if you know what I'm saying. You got swappable hands. Oh, and the base, oddly enough, instead of the helmet's just resting on it, which I think could be fine. I mean, I guess you can still do that, but it actually has like the head pegs from a figure to pop them into place. Like, I'm not sure where they're going on a base, that they need to be held on like that at ground level, but whatever. Just kind of a weird quirk. And actually this piece has a little peg to even fit into the, let's get the helmets out of here. It has a little nub there to fit right into the base. Kind of neat. All the helmets will, those two actually have like little gaps in the lightning to fit the helmets, and those have plenty of space. Just neat little touch. The other one, I didn't really see anything like that. Not even really sure. I guess it's just another ground effect. It doesn't really stand up on its own. No. Just a neat little effects piece they didn't really have to put in. Maybe I would have rather seen the money go to a fabric cape, but whatever. I'm done with that. Anyway, let's take a few good looks at the helmets. Hard to display them like that. Let's get them on the base. Kim's looks the least damaged, actually. Now, I'm assuming these are just like pulls from the regular figures of these, and they just repainted them, which there's nothing wrong with that. Kim's is the least damaged, just has that crack up the side. Jason's is pretty messed up. Trini's as well, and I think the Green Ranger definitely probably has the most damage. It even has a little bit of damage down there at the mouthpiece too. But neat little touch. I think Saba and the cape are my biggest gripes. I guess I can always customize the Saba to be how I mentioned earlier. But overall, the figure itself is pretty good. I like the design. The paint is pretty solid for a Hasbro figure, I gotta say. Even the emblem isn't terribly sloppy. And good detail on the face scarring and the white hair. You got some white streaks going through the top. He does have a holster for Saba. And the cape, not much to see there. But that said, let's get a couple poses going. Side note, I did forget the helmet. It was still in the package. Luckily I caught it in time and didn't throw away the helmet. But there's that. So if you're wondering why he was helmetless, it's because I'm dumb. So back to the posing. have him in the showcase, just down from the Ultra Zord. Like I usually say, this is going to be a temporary spot. I don't plan to keep small scale action figures in this case. It's supposed to just be for statues, but until I finish my other showcase for action figure stuff, this is where he's going to live. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTube things. Maybe share this video and my other videos with someone else who might like them, and keep collecting. Bye.